On my way home from Mohawk, I had a video I made this afternoon. I forgot to post it. I'm going to post that when I get home, so you'll find these simultaneous. I could have waited till the 6th, but I'm going to be home by then, so I'll talk about the entire group tonight, both Resolute Bay and Locatelli later, unless they don't race good, and then I don't want to talk about them, but I think they'll be just fine. So, White Tiger, a winner tonight, looked very, very good. Consecutive last quarters in 28 seconds today at Mohawk, and looked good. Looked very good in winning in a class he was supposed to. But listen, there's no gimmies here at Mohawk. Still a win in 53-2 was a big mile, and it certainly was. Huge mile from Looks Like Money. You guys I don't know how privy you were, because everything was happening so quick at Harrisburg. I don't know if everybody understood what the score was when it came to the horses we were looking to buy. Topping our list was Majestic J. That was the horse we were looking to target. The only problem is that, as I tell you guys all the time, you never know what's going to happen at a sale, and placement is very important. We're looking at aged horses, in a stable like the Bergeron stable was looking at the same horses we were. That's not shocking. High-end trotters, horses that could really come to Ontario and make an impact immediately, until they got a little bit tired possibly, but likely make an impact immediately, and both Looks Like Money, Majestic J, and a host of others fit that list. Amy's top pick, my top pick was Majestic J. Again, we don't get to see the horses other than very briefly at the sale before we left, and the horse that we had picked, I liked Looks Like Money, but I did lean towards Majestic J a little bit, and that's not to say that their whole life story is written just because they raced here tonight. We beat them by a nose. Who's to say how that will end up as we continue on throughout their racing careers? Both of them are going to lock horns for quite a while, I think, in these classes, and take nothing away from the fellow that was flying on the outside late off of 58 qualifier. Looks Like Money had been trotting in 55 and then had been trained in 56. As I always tell everybody, not very often you're going to see us bring our horses not ready to race to the racetrack, and Harry again had one ready. This horse was off over a month and looked fantastic here tonight. But again, a mile and 58 from Unbeatable Kemp. Earplugs in, earplugs and a hood on. Just sat him away 8th or 9th, and then closed up extremely fast on the end of it also. He's right there with those horses, take nothing away from him. His resume is not near as flashy as looking as Looks Like Money or Majestic J, but give them a couple of weeks, they're not getting that far ahead of Unbeatable Kemp. He's right there in the mix also. So another nice horse that we got ready. The difference between Unbeatable Kemp, Majestic J, and Looks Like Money is eventually they will be getting tired, and it will likely be somewhere around Unbeatable Kemp just hitting his best stride as a 4-year-old. We targeted this guy, stopped with him in the summer on purpose. No lameness, no sickness. I wanted him for the late fall, winter, and spring of 2022 into 2023, and I think that looks like it's going to pay off very, very well for us. This horse looked amazing tonight, finishing up, and felt very strong. His fastest strides of the entire mile were the ones going under the wire. So very impressed with what I saw from Unbeatable Kemp. Great mile from White Tiger, great mile from Looks Like Money, great mile from Unbeatable Kemp. Hopefully we can keep it going with Resolute Bay and Locatelli. There, Resolute Bay, I think, again, in a little tough, but has been racing good in that type of class. Locatelli's in the open, but I'm telling you, he's knocking on the door. One of these days he's going to get them. So fingers crossed for the last two. We've had a good start to a week that was very up and down for us last week in so many fronts, but it looks like we've hit our best stride here on Monday evening. I believe it's December the 5th now, if I'm not mistaken. As I said, alluded to in the earlier video this morning, and I'll keep talking about it all week, if you want to come to Northfield for the open house that we have planned in the Buckeye State at Northfield Park in the grandstand, that free breakfast, doesn't matter whether you're in Ontario, it doesn't matter whether you're in Pennsylvania or in Ohio, Columbus, anywhere you want to be. I understand Columbus and Ohio. See how that sounds. Anybody from anywhere, please, if you want to come up and join us, hit that RSVP button, because that's the only way we can tell Northfield Park how many people are actually likely to attend. So I don't want people shut out. I want to make sure there's enough bacon and eggs for everybody. So if you plan on coming to the open house at Northfield Park from 10 to 1 on Saturday, then by all means, RSVP, let us know you're coming. As far as what we planned in Ontario, I want to put on a pretty cool show for you. A little different, obviously, this year. We're trying to get our sea legs under us, so to speak, in Ontario. We moved up to First Line. It's not the most viewer-friendly facility, but at the same time, a beautiful facility nonetheless. You are all welcome. Coffee and donuts for everybody, but again, let us know you're coming. I think Kelly has an RSVP out for that. If not, I'll ask her to. Most importantly, the Saturday night, we're looking to lock down how many seats we need. We know that 50 or 60 won't be a problem. We don't want to run out of seats, so please, again, RSVP for Mohawk on Saturday night the 10th. You may say, how can you do that? Very simply, by car. I'm going to leave Friday. We're planning on droning Friday. Reason is very simple. I can't be in both places at the same time, but I can go get to both places. Friday, we're going to drone here in Ontario, as we did last week. I'm going to get in the car, drive over to Northfield Park. We are going to have the video show from Northfield Park. Mike Carter is going to be there helping us host. I believe Jason is going to help him host. Jason always does a great job with the color commentary. Now, if we need Jason in the barn to go with some of the babies, then he's going to have to do that first and foremost. We'll see how that plays out, but as of right now, it would be a treat to have both Jason, who has some context of Ohio, and the barn, doing some commentary with Mike Carter. That would be fantastic for us. As I said, please RSVP so we know what is going on. I'm going to leave the open house at Northfield Park and drive straight back to Mohawk. I will be in the grandstand with you on Saturday evening to watch all the races, talk to all of our clients, see what's going on with everybody in Ontario. So with that, I'm going to let you go. We're off to a great start here, a great week. Again, White Tiger, big win, 53-2. Looks like money, big win for him. And Unbeatable Kemp Screaming on the end of it looked fantastic also. That's it for now from Ontario.